of ShapeConnect coming in. Is it the better half?
It depends on the day. That's debatable.
He's not looking. No, okay. So we know. So this is Brian with ShapeConnect. Brian, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yeah, so I started. I was in the Army Reserve. I was a signal officer, so I did a lot of work helping the military identify technologies or evaluate different technologies. And that passion kind of carried over into the civilian sector. So worked quite a bit with actually medical practices. I was working for Siemens, so big German company manufacturing of all kinds of goods, but worked with a lot of medical companies and then technology selection there. It kind of moved into the construction space when I met Mark. We really wanted to help companies identify the right technologies. Yeah, so again, just kind of doing a lot of work evaluating just technologies for the military when I was in the Army Reserve as a signal officer, and then meeting Mark and just understanding the dynamic where construction companies are really seeking to digitally transform and modernize. So trying to apply some of those skills, to software selection and things like that in the construction space is largely what we've been focused on.
Interesting. So then, well, first and foremost, thank you for your service. So, and it's been an interesting dynamic with this event, meeting all the veteran-owned construction companies and what they're bringing to the table and how important they are. So do you feel like ShapeConnect positions yourself in a way that no other company can in connecting businesses with the technology and the services that they need to better than anybody else? Like, how do you really stand out and differentiate between, I don't even know if there is anybody else out there actually that is trying to do this?
So yes, that's a good question. So yeah, we believe we're a little bit in a blue ocean in terms of what we're doing, where there are some competitors that have ratings and review sites for software tools or business services. And I think that information and data can be helpful. It's good to kind of take a look at everything that exists in a market, but when you're a busy construction owner or leader, trying to make a decision if you're looking up an ERP tool or a payroll tool or a CRM, and you're getting a list of 50 of them, and everybody's got pretty good ratings, it's really about how does that fit into my business. So our approach is to be much more diagnostic. People come into our platform and they take some assessments, and we understand their processes. And so by understanding how their business operates and having vendors already have given us information, we can create alignment much better. So they get a much shorter list of options with us compared to, broader rating and review sites in the market.
I really like that approach, the diagnostic approach. Where did you get that from?
I think when we started the business, right in COVID, right when COVID happened, I think our first day was when the world shut down, and then recognizing we weren't going to have our platform built to kind of do the assessment in an automated way, kind of the way we do it today. We did it consultatively. We got on the phones with people. We got on the Zooms with people. We went when we could go back into offices. We went into offices. So it just seemed very natural to want to learn more about the unique aspects of a company before prescribing something. Over time, it's we've made that process faster, with our platform and our own automation to say, you should use this tool within your business. So it was a strategy. The idea is to meet with a bunch of companies in the construction space, really understand the construction industry well. Mark already had background, but we wanted to go deeper. So our whole approach for the first 2 years or so was to be face-to-face with our customers.
So then along this journey, what would you say would highlight potentially your largest success story throughout?
There was a large-scale roofing company in the Chicagoland area, or seeking to be a large-scale roofing company that started to win projects with Walmarts and Targets and major organizations. And the growth was there. They were a growing organization. It was just that the stress in that business was high because of their systems. Their systems were still very Excel-based, some paper-based things were going on. And so that selection of the right ERP, in which we selected Acumatica, we loved the versatility of Acumatica because it was open API, could connect into a lot of other things. They had some existing tools, so we didn't have to disrupt their business as much. But getting that core system in and then making sure it was working the right way for them was, I would say, one of the best success stories. And I know they're now in multiple states. They have big projects. The company is in just a great position, and we've been able to sustain. They keep coming back to us for other tools and solutions. So we've been able to kind of grow with them.
That's amazing. So, is there anything that you would like to tell your future clients? Anything about ShapeConnect?
I would say the biggest thing is we'd love for people to try the platform out and just get that. If nothing else, I think you walk away without any investment. You walk away with some sort of, where is my business at? Like, what are my gaps in the way of, in particular, technology? And I think that is, it's valuable. You don't have to make decisions on it right now, but at least where you have issues and where those issues could be solved with the right tools. And longer term, you get a roadmap from us in the platform of what tools you should be leveraging in your business and how it all works together.
So it just sounds like just getting started, a startup construction company. A lot of people just go straight to Google and start trying to figure things out. What do I need to use? Why go through that work when they have a ShapeConnect? So it just sounds like it makes sense that you would be the starting point then. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that would be fair. You
Okay.
can come in, you could take a few assessments with us, and then we still provide kind of the concierge support.
Okay.
We have a team of what we call solution experts. That's myself, Mark, Yvonne, and we make sure that you get a personal touch, and then we also use the power of our data to help you make good decisions, get the right tools for business. So
awesome. Well, Brian, do people get a hold of you directly? Do they go through the website? What's the best way to get a hold of you?
They can go through the website ShapeConnect.com. Just click Get Started and share a little bit about what you're trying to accomplish. From there, we'll reach out to you, and you can always send us an email too if that's people more comfortable with that. Just info@ShapeConnect.com, and we can answer questions that way as well.
Thank you. Oh, did I ask you already? How's the event working out for you?
The event's great, and I think one of the best things about the event is any ecosystem. Right, we're in Wisconsin. It is helpful for us to know other partners that kind of encircle construction companies, and that doesn't always mean services or software partners. There's partners here that help with making a healthier staff, right? Physical therapy, things like that. I mean, it's just good to understand who's in the ecosystem for construction and who's able to support construction companies in various ways. There's groups here that help with veteran hiring, connecting veterans with construction companies. I didn't really know we did that. So that is always helpful for us because we always want to be a resource to our customers. And, hiring's always been an issue. Now we know there's somebody here to get veterans into construction companies. So just seeing the ecosystem is great.
I'm with you. Well, thank you, Brian.
Thank you so much, Lou.
Appreciate it.